What if you made a redstone calculator without any redstone? Is it possible? I'm trying to come up with ideas. I woke up in the morning, I saw a video suggested by a YouTuber called Gegr. Like, hey, that was a cool video idea. And so I did a bit of research into it, and I found out that people have already done it. I'm like, oh, okay. But then they haven't done it without water. Well, they have done it, but only using the falling of almost sand, if that makes sense. So I tried to come up with ideas. Well, first my idea was maybe something to do with a minecart, but that didn't exactly work. And then then I'm like, it's not gonna work. I give up. And then a week later, hey, I was like, hey, maybe I can use a dispenser to activate some string, an arrow. And it's not very reliable and doesn't really work. Though I knew it was on the bridge or something. And then I tried to create this, which basically basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to make an NOT gate. NOT gate is where it takes a signal, goes from on to off. When you input it on, it comes out off. So when this is on, it shoots an arrow and it gets stuck here. But when it's off, it can activate the tripwire, which it doesn't do well. It actually just shoots arrows into the swamp over here. But you can see what I was trying to do. And then I gave up. Now 5 days later, I came back and I'm like, oh, I can do this, and it doesn't work. I gave up again. A week later, I came and said, oh, hold on, maybe I can use lava instead of water. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I started creating a few designs. As you can see, here's my first idea. I need to make a NOT gate. And basically, I had the idea, and then I came up with an idea. Basically, there's a trap door in there. Whenever the trap door is activated, an almost stand can travel through the lava, getting pushed by the lava, and go off the pressure plate. But when the trap door is closed, that means it's stuck there. And here's a more clear example. So here it is. Basically, I'm getting no input into the system and it's outputting an output. Well, and that's because it was almost stand on the pressure plate, and it can't move any farther because it's blocking it. But when I activate it, the almost stand can move farther, and move just far enough, just perfect pixel for that knock to activate. So with an OR gate, you can make anything. So if this is on screen, this is how I make an gate. You take 2 OR gates, you put them side by side, you input, and then you attach them to one OR gate. And then you have an AND gate. An AND gate is basically where both inputs need to be activated for output to come out. And as you can see, if I turn on both these outputs, do a little behind stuff. And let me clarify, the reason I know redstone lamps have redstone in it, but I'm making it easy for you to see and understand. So you don't even need a redstone lamp. You can just get rid of them. That's what I'm doing. And as you can see, both redstone lamps are activating and it's giving out an output. But let's say I deactivate one, and then I reset it. Let's see what happens. Okay, there we go. It did not give an output this time. And with an AND gate and OR gate, and NOT gate, you can make an OR gate. Basically, it's super tedious to work. I'm gonna see if I can get it working. Gotta go boom, boom. Gotta go. Come on. Gotta go. Okay, I set all the almost heads up. And when you look, basically an OR gate is when only one or all the inputs can be activated. And as you can see, it's working. Let's say I do the other one. I have to reset it first. Okay, now everything's been activated. As you can see, it works. But let's say I don't activate one of them. Now let me reset it again. No, it's getting an output right now, but hold on. Promise, give it a second. It needs to figure out what it needs to do. Look, it's not giving an output. When And out of an OR, an AND gate, and a NOT gate, you can make, oh, no, not that yet. You can make an XOR gate. So I'll have to show you how this works, because it's going to take forever. Gotta go like this. So basically what happens is only one of them can be activated. When both of them is activated, it doesn't give an output. So only one of them is activated, and as you can see, it's giving an output. But let's activate both of them. Oh wait, nope. What? Oh, I know what. Let's activate both of them. Now, as you can see, it doesn't give an output. So it only gives an output when one of them is activated. Now to that, you can make a full adder. Oh, and boy, it is a full adder. But I'm gonna activate this, and you gotta go boom, boom. Let's say I'll add 1 plus 1. And so 1 plus 1 is 2. To understand binary here, basically, we do 1 times 0, 2 times 0, and 4 times 0. So 1 times 0 is 0. 2 times 1, though, since it's activated, is 2. And then that's equals 0. So we get outputted 2. If I come over here and we set it, and I only activate 1, it activates only 1 down there. So 1 times 1 is 1, 2 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 0 is 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 2, 1, sorry, is 1. So, and let's say I add 1 plus 1 plus 1. Imagine if you doing addition, you did 1 plus 1, well then it was 0 1 0. You have to carry over the 1 to the next side, and if it's all ones, you have 1 1 1. You have to add that together. How can you do that? Well, let's see what happened. Wouldn't you know it? Both these are activated. So up there I added a 1 plus 1 plus 1. Oh, it despawned. Sorry. Anyway, it despawned. So 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. And 0 times 4 is 0. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So 1 plus 1 is 3. So I'm going to calculate in Minecraft. Guess what? With no redstone. And I'm not just referring to redstone dust. I'm talking about redstone repeaters, redstone, anything that you can craft with redstone, or anything you can craft with redstone, or has redstone in the name. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. This is Coach Mind Blank, and I am out.